So now we're going to talk about this set of 3 metal dog bucket planters. How fun, how whimsical, for a really cute way to display your flowers, your plants, your vegetables. These are $48.99. Your 3 easy payments are $16.33. It's M99852. So yep, you get the small, the medium, and the large. And let me give you the sizes on these. That small planter, adorable, right? It's gonna hold up to a 5 3/4 inch pot. 6.5 by 6 by 6 3/4 is how big that is. And yep, they all have drain holes in them, so you can plant directly in here, real, or you can pop a faux in there as well. If you can't grow it, faux it. That's what we've been saying. And no one has to know it. Ginger threw that on the last time we were together. Here's the medium. I hadn't forgot about that, Ginger. Here's the medium. 8.5 by 7.9 by 7.7. This one holds up to a 7.5 inch pot. And then you have your large, 10 1/4 by 9 3/4 by 8.5, and that holds up to a 9.5 inch pot. Nice. And these are made of metal. All right, Miss Ginger, these are fun.
These are so much fun. Yes, we did sell these before, but I'm telling you what, I have never seen the set that has so much whimsical value to it, with these gorgeous little faces that every time that I see them, they're done in a way that is very classy, very elegant, but you still have that little whimsical feel to them, which I absolutely love. They're galvanized steel. And yes, you saw that little drainage hole that's in there. There is a rubber stopper. If you use this outside, just pull that stopper out. But the great thing is you can use them indoors if you wanted to. They also have a rustic kind of patina feel to them as well. So the great thing is that they look like another artisan quality type of product from Plow and Hearth, which that's what they're known for. Those pieces that just look like you pluck them right out of that little boutique kind of store. And now you have that beautiful piece that is just so completely different from anything you've ever seen. Now,
I've had because I was in the big box stores, Ginger, and I saw nothing that looked like this.
Nothing that looked like this. No. And you don't, maybe if you did, you would only see one and that would be it, but it wouldn't have the cuteness that this one does. And I've had so many people that have said, I'm going to break this up and I'm going to give it to 3 of my friends. Or if you have people that watch your dogs and they love plants, you could do that as well. But or kids or grandkids, you could have them name the cuteness of each one of them and have them plant their favorite plant on the inside. And you know, you could even get a faux plant and easily decorate them. That way you don't have to babysit them if you put them in a different area, like at the end of your driveway, or if you're lining your stairs going up, or just lining them like little kids that are like ducks in a row. Just so cute. Absolutely.
Yeah,
adorable.
These are good. Whether, again, planting your flowers in them, which, Ginger, I'm slacking. I haven't planted any of my annuals this year.
I forced myself to finish the last of my plants yesterday in between the rain. And I planted the last was like 10 hydrangeas that I planted. Let me just tell you, check that box.
I know, I gotta do it. I have nothing.
Especially with the rain. It's
nice. With the rain, it's gonna be. I gotta get to work. I've just been a little preoccupied because my daughter graduated from college this past weekend. So I've been.
Oh, it's hard. I know.
So, but now that that's done and over, I can go back and focus on my garden a little bit. And these are great because I have listen. I got all these plants at home, and guess where they're at? They're in my window seal. I got them because I ordered all my Robertas and stuff from QVC, but they're literally in my window seal. I just got to put them in the pots, Ginger, okay? I got to do it.
You just have to put them in the pots.
I got to put them in the pots.
And here's the great thing, too. You could use these as, putting your herbs in. If you like having those.
Of course, a herb garden would be adorable. Could you imagine some chives?
And then just have your herbs,
out of this, Or your basil growing out of this.
I could have mint in the large one because mint is very invasive. To keep it, contained is a great thing. It'll grow like a weed. And then when you want to, have it in your tea or make a mojito, that's like my favorite drink right there. But basil I do love mint tea. That is One of my favorites.
I would throw some basil in here. I would throw like some chives in here. Look how fun that would be. Like the
Chives.
chives with all the, you know, the greenery coming out. How
rosemary
adorable
and
would that be?
sage.
Yeah. Like this is where
cute.
gardening should be fun. This is where, you know,
should be fun.
displaying your plants and your flowers should be fun. That's what we love about it. Like I said, I was out in the big box stores just looking around. I saw nothing that looked like this. And if you do, it's like what Ginger said, you only may see one. So the fact that you're getting all three, a large, a medium, and a small, gives you some fun and some versatility to have in your garden space. So if you're like me and you're a little bit late to planting, this is a great way to do it. Or maybe you just want to get something to display some more faux plants in it because you don't like the pots that you have. Maybe you want to add a little bit of fun and whimsy to how you display those plants.
Right.
This is a really good way to do it. So don't wait. They're on a clearance price. You're saving over $17 off of that QVC price. And once these are gone, they are not coming back. So you're getting 3 of these. These are your Metal Dog bucket planters. So again, I will go over the sizes. So your small planter, it's going to hold up to a pot that's about 5 3/4 inches. It's 6.5 by 6 by 6 3/4. That's your small. Your medium pot, that's going to hold up to a pot about 7.5 inches. It's 8.5 by a little over 7.5 by 7.5. That's medium. And then you get the large one, which is great. It's 10 1/4 by 7 3/4 by 8.5, and that holds a really nice large pot up to 9.5 inches there. So again, plant this direct. You can plant directly into the planter because there is a drainage hole with that rubber removable stopper. They're made from metal. Use them indoors or outdoors in your garden space, but it's just a really fun, whimsical way to display your flowers. All right, Ginger, last thoughts about it.
I just love them. I think you need a little bit of character. Otherwise, your garden space looks boring and too kind of square, right? You need to jazz it up a little bit. Add these things to your garden. Add these things to your home. It adds a little fun smile to your face when you come home or when people come to visit
Flowers and plants, they're meant to bring joy and have a little fun. We overthink these things way too much. This is just a really fun way to do that. $48.99 on a clearance, no reorder. Don't leave them in your cart because they're not coming back, and you do save over $17 off. Ginger, thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you, sweetheart. I'll see you soon.
All right, you take care now.